I ain't touched nothing. I've been in here.
That's weird.
So we got that going. You can't put it. What the fuck is this shit? What in the fuck just happened? Oh, it's two of these bitches. I'm like, what in the fuck just happened?
What the heck?
It wasn't in your car?
It was under something.
What it was in your pocket or something? It was in your pocket or something? It was in your pocket? It was in your pocket? It was in your pocket? Oh, he playing games and shit? Okay. That nigga stupid. He said he playing already. This from in there?
Yeah. It's already. One minute. One.
Oh, nah, it's gonna come out the song, right?
Put another song.
Nah, they intro next.
It's playing dibs.
Nah, they go to their shit. They got the intro. Yeah, play that. Yeah, that's next.
Okay.
Yeah. They come on right after that.
Bring them in at the end of the intro.
Like at the very end, that's when they come on.
Okay. You say what?
Tilt the camera down a little bit. towards lingo like one of the black. And your mic is on too. And you don't have that thing plugged in. That thing not plugged in, so it hasn't been playing music this whole entire time. So it's plugged in now. We're never playing no music. I'm playing right here. You gotta raise them up. He talk low as fuck. I don't know why, like he just smooth, carried that. Yeah, it was never in there. Can you hear me? He talk low as fuck. See? I don't know why, like he just smooth, carried that. It was never in there.
Last time we was here, that's crazy to think about, bro. That was the last time we was here. Yes. It was a really dope show, though. Y'all in the comments, make sure you follow Black People Media Facebook page. Make sure you follow Two Vegetarians That Eat Chicken. We miss y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We're here right now. Shoot the pre-records on Wednesday, so make sure to check those out on YouTube. And then we here live every Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. What's in it for the Black People Media? It feel kind of weird being back up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been so long. You feel me? Yeah, we live. You know what I'm saying? But we in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where to start. I'm trying to send you these topics, but for some reason,
we can start off with you see the DJ Academic clip.
Yes, let's talk about it, because I don't know which clip you're talking about, so tell me which clip you're talking about.
When he put the girl out.
What girl? He put a girl out?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't see that clip.
Trina, too. So,
I'm going to put this in the middle so you can see it, but yeah, go ahead. Tell me about it. Talk to me.
DJ Act was like, you know what, just hold on, give me a second. I'm going to find it, because I got it on my IG.
Okay, say less.
Straight there. Just find it for you. We'll play the clip. Anyway, it came up because of the fact that it's like, you know, some stand-up people like coward culture first, you know, was manly, and he just disrespecting the woman completely while he's drunk, though.
DJ Academic was?
Yeah, Academic. You know.
Are you about to play it?
And when I find it, I got you. Give me a second.
Oh, no, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, well, while you doing that, then, I'm
Boom.
Okay, never mind. He got
play
it.
The audio.
He got it. Go ahead. We got some audio. We got audio clip for y'all.
Broke ass bitch wouldn't get a babysitter. We talking about you gotta go home and get a kid. Nigga, go home till nigga ain't gonna handle your business, nigga. Go.
That's DJ Academic?
It's Academic and a guest.
Oh, that ain't great.
So wait, it gets deeper though.
Okay. I can't see what's happening. I'm gonna have to look at it later.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna just explain it too.
That's fair.
So during this whole interaction, right, I'm gonna just stop it because it's like 3 minutes long of him just yelling at her, cussing her out, calling her bitches and hoes, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to that nigga. She ended up pulling a pistol out because they kicked off the show because she was on your boy on the show, Fresh Fit, the podcast.
Ah, fuck them.
So she ended up pulling a gun out, and which shut down the entire like production process of it. So you argue with women?
Huh?
So do you argue with women?
Do I argue with women?
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's a good question. Do I argue with women? Nah.
That's Mr. Lingo himself arguing.
Nah, I don't. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't argued with the woman in a really long time because I'm not about to give you that much control over my time, my energy, my life. I feel like arguing with a fool makes you a fool. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not about to go that in depth. If you feel a certain way about something and I have a different opinion about it, we just gonna have to either agree to disagree. If you want to raise your voice, you want to get all, you know what I'm saying, extra, I'm probably gonna just walk away and tell you to talk to me next time when you're ready to be an adult about it. So I don't.
Fair.
I don't know about you, but you know,
I mean,
I don't. You feel me?
I just state facts, so I don't even argue. I just say the facts.
Okay.
So I mean, and at that point, it's like you can't argue with the facts.
Azadi in the building. What's up, Azadi?
So.
Yes. Okay, so what was your takeaway from the whole thing? What was they arguing about?
I don't even know. It doesn't matter. Because he was super out of character, though.
You and they called him too.
He was super out of character.
That part sucked though.
For him?
Yeah, because there's so much technology where you can just get caught slipping like that.
I mean, he on a live podcast though too.
Oh, he was on a podcast.
Yeah, they was like Fresh and Fit. I just said that. You listen.
Oh, it was Fresh and Fit podcast. I didn't know he got kicked out of
He didn't. They kicked her off because she kept interrupting him, and so then he like started spazzing out, and then she went and pulled out the gun.
She put the gun out on him.
Told you that. You ain't listening to nothing that I'm saying.
Sorry, I was scared. She put the piece out on the man.
She allegedly went and pulled out a gun.
I mean, that's fair though. If he
on him for like the disrespect and for what he was saying.
If he was going that crazy about it,
yeah. But he was drunk at the end of the day. But
so,
it doesn't make it better though. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, it don't at all. I think he should have had an accountability person there or something to be like, boy, if I get too fucked up, boy, go ahead and stop me, boy, or tell me to, you know, relax or calm down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I saw a post the other day. Y'all, if y'all in the comments, we ain't been here in a while. You know what I'm saying? So we really about to just talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Next week we'll probably get back to a more structured show. But we ain't been here since 11/11. It was great energy in here. You know what I'm saying? We had who we had in here? Mary Q. Aaron was in here. Lex from out west. It was a great show. It was a really great show to celebrate 1 year of doing this podcast thing.
Yes.
2Vex style. You know what I'm saying? It was a really great night. And then I spent the Ace that night and danced the night away, and you know, it was a good night. It was a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I came out. I got sick though, but it was cool.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. What you talking about? Lightweight in the building. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Pretty hippie plain Jane in the building. So I saw a post the other day, and I'm just gonna low key read. It's like a text. It's like a text post. I'm just gonna read it, and I want to know your thoughts about it. What would you do in this situation? Would you do the exact same thing that he did? Ladies, if you in the comments, I want y'all to chime in too, because it's a man and a woman situation, and it goes like this. I'm just gonna read it. So, good morning, beautiful. She say, hey, Zay, good morning. You feel me? He say, what you got planned for later? Nothing. I'm off at 4. Be home by 5. He say, cool. Long story short, he say, cool. I got reservations at a new restaurant. You know what I'm saying? But it's the grand opening, so we got to be there. Our reservation at 7, so you got to be there by like 6:55. She say, okay, cool. That sounds amazing. Be there by 6:45. To be safe, send me the address. I'm excited. He say, okay, cool. Send the address. It's only 19 minutes from my house. Got you, boo. Later that night, he say, hey, what's the deal? It's 6:47. You close? ? Hello? She say, sorry, leaving my house now. What? I told you our reservation was at 7. We only have an hour for the slot. You said it'd take you 20 minutes from your crib. You gonna be late as hell. She say, I'm already on the freeway, is what I meant. I'm almost there, relax. She sent that at 6:58. He say, it's now 7:06. Where the fuck you at, Kara? You ain't picking up the phone. What's the deal? About to pull in. I'm here. He said, you told me at 7:07 you were pulling in. I waited 5 minutes and left. You are now texting me at 7:26 to tell me you are here. So it took you 19 minutes to pull in. I'm good, love. Enjoy. She said, what? You left? Are you fucking serious, Zay? You should have told me you left. That's an asshole move. I drove all the way out here shaking my head. I'm done with you. He said, I specifically told you when to be here. I was nice enough to wait 5 minutes after you said you pulled in. You wasted my time. So telling me you're done is hilarious. I was done when I left. Good day. She said, bitch ass nigga vibes, but okay. He said, left in dust vibes. So, was he wrong for leaving?
50-50.
Y'all in the chat, was he 50-50?
50-50.
50-50.
Okay, so the 30 minutes he waited, no.
Bro, was he wrong?
The
Was
30
he wrong?
minutes that he waited,
Was
no.
he wrong for leaving?
The 30 minutes he
Y'all
waited,
chime
no.
in too in the comments. Mary
No.
Q was good.
No.
My man was not wrong for leaving.
For the 30 minutes, no.
Yes, he told her what time the reservations was. She
So
said
he was
what time
technically
she
there
was going
like
to be
40
there.
minutes because he was there like at 47 and she came at
Yes.
47. Okay.
No, he was there before that, obviously.
Okay.
So he was waiting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was
waiting
ready.
for her to come. You
Ready.
feel me? Because it's a new spot. You feel me? He trying to do something nice for her.
Yes.
And this was the first date. This was their first date.
No.
This was their first date. You feel me?
No.
He was definitely not wrong. I
No.
would have left too. After the nun called when I was trying to call her to see where she was at, I would have left too. You feel me? So I had a situation. Story time. So I had a situation. So even in the comments right now, they saying he not
All
wrong.
these letters be coming up to your situation.
I know.
It's just like,
funny.
did I do the right thing? Because I kind of did that too. Like,
Yeah. I mean, you got to play the scenario out though. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't hard. Why is this hard? Pretty hippie playing Jane. Why is this hard? No, she said, but yeah, she should have been on time. Right. You feel me? You can't be, or at least communicate. Joy in here saying, at least communicate clearly that she was gonna be late. She ain't say nothing. You feel me? Mary, what you talking about? It could have been 50-50. It's all about communication. I mean, you right. She could have said something, but it's like, if you don't say nothing, don't get mad at me when I'm ready to just leave because you ain't communicate that you was about to be late. You sound like a wee man at this point. All right, boy, I'm like 10 minutes away, boy. You say you're gonna be at 8 o'clock, boy. It's like 8:30. I'm pulling up right now, boy. Like I guess you ain't gonna.
I mean, her being late, did it change anything?
It changed them getting less of their reservation. They only had an hour.
They still wouldn't got the reservation. So would it have changed if I would have said, yeah, I'm running like 10 minutes, 15 minutes late?
Now that's different though than opposed to being 30 minutes late. Now you just wasted. We can only get a damn appetizer at this point. It's gonna take like 15 minutes to make the appetizer and maybe one drink.
So like I said, would it have changed anything?
If she was on time?
Yes.
Yeah, because they could have sat down and ate, boy. So the fact that she was late.
No, even if she communicated that she was going to be late, would it have changed anything?
For me personally, yes, because it's like if you're going to be late, shit happens. I understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you for real about what happens or not, like that ain't enough for me to judge. But if you telling me that you're going to be late, now I have an option to be like, all right, well, we probably just going to have to reschedule. Or I have the option to be like, all right, well, we going to miss this reservation. Let's just go to a bar or go to another spot or something like that. Give me an opportunity to, like, make a different choice. Don't just put me in no situation, and then when I make the decision for me, you get upset telling me I'm doing bitch-ass nigga shit. Like, what you mean? You was late, woman. Like, my time is valuable. I ain't finna make you wait for me after I told you I was going to be there at a certain time. Period. That's how I feel about it. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm glad he dipped off, bro. Like, you can't be doing that. You feel me? You can't be. Time is valuable, bro. Like, that's the one thing we can't get back. So, like,
look at you.
if you think I'm about to,
Philosophy.
you feel me?
Go ahead.
So
Confucius.
I had a similar situation though, right? So like, and I think this was probably a first date thing too. Like, you feel me? A while ago, it was like a first date thing.
Fair.
And I think we were supposed to go out at like 7 or some shit like that. I'm just hypothetically throwing out a time. Yeah. And if them comments come through, definitely read them. And so she texted me like 6:30, 6:45, talking about she had to help her auntie do something and she didn't plan for this and woo woo woo. So I'm running a little late. First of all, when you first found out that you had to help your auntie to do something, that's when you should have sent that first text messages. Right. Letting me know that, yo, I'm probably gonna be late. I gotta help my auntie with something. Now you give me the opportunity to make a decision from there. But when you text me 15 minutes before the time we were supposed to meet, I'm cool. Like I'm like, oh, all right, well, yeah, we probably just gonna have to reschedule then because I'm about to make another move. So I'm a type that's like, cause flaking is flaking. You feel me? So I always have something on the back end just in case. Exactly. There you go. We just got to start saying that. You feel me? I always got a Kevin Durant joint on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Just in case some flaking do happen. You feel me?
I got you.
And 9 times out of 10, like in this era, sometimes it just do. You feel me? But anyway, I wanted to read that. I thought it was mad interesting. When it comes to this dating era. But anyway, did you see the Dave Chappelle thing?
Which one?
We ain't got to jump into it now, but apparently he there's like a Netflix's Funny Festival or something coming up.
Okay, I heard about it,
and he's on it.
Why wouldn't he be?
I know, but I mean, because they wanted to cancel him.
They didn't.
The cancel culture is pretty salty about it right now.
But they still trying though. They even having different people break it down, and like I seen something the other day. Well, I seen something today where they said like this dude Will something actually was going to break down the entire, like, I'm about to say Kevin Durant. I don't know why I kept Katie on here. He trying to break down the
so you
entire
trying Kevin Durant, boo.
He trying to break down the entire
Go ahead, my fault. I threw you off. My fault.
Oh, the entire comedic jokes about the LGBT community and how it's like a trap and all this other shit. For me though, personally, it's like I don't really care.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's just like they make so many jokes about black people and the culture that like no one gives a damn. But now we're supposed to automatically just stop and care about so much of everything else that's going on in the world and so much of everybody else's feelings. Like, let's be honest, he's a black man who made a joke. You can't take the joke. I mean, let's think about how many white people have done similar shit. Let's think about how many people are up for the same shit or have done similar shit, but they're not getting the publicity and everything else because they're not on the level of Dave Chappelle. I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, does it even matter? Like, who does it, who doesn't? I mean, because it kind of do. Because he ain't the first person to make gay jokes. He ain't gonna be the last.
He won't, and I'm pretty sure at this Netflix is a joke thing, he gonna make some more. Or
Probably.
maybe be in a genius way. He probably gonna switch it up.
I mean, he
like
gonna
that.
change it to be like, well, you couldn't cancel me, bitch. Some shit like that.
Yeah. Did you hear about the CEO dude who fired 900 people on Zoom?
I heard about yes.
So there's a lady on
Right
Fox.
before
There's a
Christmas.
lady on Fox News. She said she loved it. Her name was like
Yeah, she did.
Emily Cabano, something. I don't know how to say her damn name. She said she loved it. They're probably millennials and Gen Zs. They need to learn work ethic. You fire 900 people because they don't know work ethic.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
You thought it was okay?
Money.
Say more.
What you mean? Say more. That's
I was
what he
talking
did
to-
it for. Oh,
She,
yeah,
so
go
you
ahead.
said you said it was cool to fire 900 people over Zoom. I don't know if your mic on. So you saying it was cool to fire 900 people on Zoom?
She can't hear you.
Nah, I can't hear you. You might not be
1
on.
second. Like,
So no, you tell me though. KJ, why she get her mic ready? You think it was cool to fire 900 people on Zoom?
I don't. Not before the holidays. How
How would you would have went about it?
Or something.
Especially if this is I don't know who this woman is.
Like, you would have
saying-
knew. Like,
I mean, you can't just make an assumption and say that just because they millennials or Gen Z people that they don't know work ethic. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them don't. Like, depending on who it is. You feel me? What Joy say? I can't read the comment.
Hold on, give me a second.
I don't think it was cool to do it via Zoom. I feel like I would have
DEI department.
I would have rather just got.
So that's what makes it worse.
It was they DEI department.
Yeah, you know what DEI is.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, okay, that's cool.
It's not cool.
I mean, if they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing in that whole category, I still wouldn't have done it on. I still wouldn't have done it on Zoom. I mean, if your shit ain't where you want it to be as a CEO, then why not bring new people in? You feel me?
Tripping.
No,
Super
I wouldn't have did it over Zoom though. I'm just saying that's kind of savage.
Nah,
Like,
bro, you tripping.
you get everybody 900
people.
900 people on the Zoom. I would have knew something was up, bro. Like all 900, I would have got up off of there, bro. Like, nah, you're not gonna catch my face on one of them snap pictures. They take a group picture, and now I'm getting fired on Zoom.
It's the one department that's supposed to actually help the equity,
Right,
and how to treat people.
and
better.
apparently they wasn't doing that.
You can't say that. You don't know that. That's
Shit, he
like,
must know. He the CEO. Shit, he fight.
yeah,
So you.
You fired them to save money and to save face, like to save.
I mean, it's
like,
fair.
Like,
I
that's
mean,
what it
however you
comes
want,
down
however
to.
you want to look at it. I still wouldn't have did it that way though.
That shit was weird and weak.
It's fucked up. Well, we talking about it right now
It
though.
was weak.
So
I mean, that's because you brought it up. I wouldn't even. Anyway,
get your, so how would you fire 900 people then? Like, tell
let
me.
me ass going to summer. Well, you can go camp out if you ain't got no place to live.
Low key though, it is. Pretty hippie plain Jane said a lot of. She said that's a real boss move. It is a real boss move. It was kind of fucked up still, but she's saying a lot of people ain't really caring about their jobs no more.
As a person with kids, though, bro, I'm not trying to fire 900 people.
I mean, I'm not either, but I don't know. Why do you think that is though? Because I have seen a lot of like stories about like people just like walking out of their jobs. People like not just giving a fuck. You feel me? Why do you think? Why do you think it's at that point?
Gives a fuck.
I mean, I'm just curious. I don't care either. I'm just saying shit. I mean, I'm
at the
work
same
every day.
time,
you
like
feel me?
it's a partnership. I think that's where people get it twisted. Like the job is a partnership. Like I'm here, yes, to do you a favor, nigga. But at the same time, like I guess my reward is to be getting paid. But if I don't like the way that you treating me, like when does dignity and pride come in? Everybody hiring, right?
Yeah.
So when does your dignity and pride come in? So because everybody hiring, I can choose. Like right now, I'm the catch. That's how I go in every job anyway. Like you might be interviewing me, but nigga, I'm definitely like sizing you up.
That's fair.
See, like, oh, you want to offer it to me? Like, nah, I don't like the way you even talk to me, bro. We can't.
Boosie in the building.
We can't
What's
even
up,
do
Boosie?
this right now. So that's just where I'm at. For the entire thing. Like, no, like I'm the catch. You not. I might work for you. You might pay me, but nigga, you better believe without me, your ship don't run.
Wait, so Boosie, what you saying? She said, "Man, I just got offline looking for me a farm. This shit for the birds. Yeah, deuces. I feel you. Yeah, I definitely get a farm right now.
I think I will too.
I get a farm right now. Fucking grow some crops.
Why you keep playing with my code?
Amongst other things, because it was all in my way, bro. Because it was all in my way.
Lost your phone earlier. Want to mess
First of
with my
all,
headphones.
I ain't lose
Wanna
nothing.
blame
They
me
ain't
for
here
stuff.
trying to
Like
make me
this
look
man
like I'm
tweaking,
making me look like
all
I'm crazy.
day.
Hey, did you hear about the dude who went on a Tinder date and she robbed him?
I feel like that's a Colombian
Did you hear about that?
situation. No,
I don't know what he was at. I ain't really
Probably
read
Colombia.
into the story, but that
Medellin.
it do sound like
they do.
it do sound like a Colombian ass
couple of,
situation. Yeah, she robbed my man. He went on a Tinder date. She took everything. I think he like went in the bathroom.
I'm sorry, that's Cardi
took a
B, right? Ain't
shower
that what
or
she said
something
she used
like
to do?
that. Yeah.
Take people back, slip them a little.
Didn't they
nigga,
make
let
a
them go to
movie?
sleep.
Didn't they make a movie
they
about that shit, man?
Hustlers, and I don't know.
Didn't they make a movie about that?
I
Nah,
just
that's kind of
said it.
fucked. That's kind of fucked up though. You
Hustlers
feel
and
me?
something to hustlers.
Can you imagine bringing a Tinder date home?
Taking a Tinder
I don't
date.
like Tinder though. Tinder's kind of lame. They ratio.
I ain't never used Tinder.
I think I did it once, and I was like, oh, this shit weak.
What you use? POF?
What's that? Plenty of Fish. I ain't never used that. I use what's the Hinge,
Okay.
and then
I don't know.
Match. I've used Matched, and then Facebook got a dating app too.
Hey, I know you.
Hinge been getting a little live though, but Facebook dating app is just funny.
Debate me.
Facebook dating app is just funny. Who is this?
Debate you on what? On buying a farm?
Oh, somebody just said. Oh no, she said if you ain't got no land, you ain't got nothing. I agree with you. Yeah, I mean that's the same as property. You feel me?
I mean, land is problem.
I mean, yes. I mean, I'm thinking about like acres of like, you feel me? Now I'm talking about like buildings. You feel me? Hey, settle down.
I'm
Settle.
just look this way.
Settle down.
It's been a while.
Settle down. It has been a while, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's been a lot of.
Kevin Samuels dating.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, talk
dating,
about it because I was gonna bring.
Brittany
I was gonna
Renner,
bring up. I don't know if they dating or not.
Nah, he
but-
put her out the other day.
So she was staying with him. She was staying with him.
Yeah.
Y'all know who Brittany,
the love guru and
y'all know who Brittany right now is?
Thank you so much. Hey,
she ain't talking about your jacket, boy. Fuck this nigga jacket. She ain't talking about his jacket.
Boy.
She ain't talking about his jacket, boy.
Fuck
Fuck this nigga jacket,
hey,
boy.
you such a
Fuck you talking about? Hey, that
hater
jacket
right
is
now.
raw as hell, though, boy. Fuck you talking. That jacket
We gotta kick season 2
That
off
jacket
right.
is
you know?
raw as hell, though. You feel me? You feel me? Fucking me, boy. Nah, boy. The leather decent over here.
The leather
You know
is
what I'm
decent.
saying?
It's the leather in style.
But that bitch is raw, though, boy.
style.
Where you get that from, boy? Where you get that from? Well, KJ don't never want to show his he don't ever want to share his secrets of what he be getting his shit from.
Why would I
You
talk
feel
about
me?
it?
That's fair.
Why we
You
gonna
feel
talk
me?
about it? We ain't
What's
got
up,
the same
Cuzzo?
design.
Cuzzo in the building.
We ain't got the same fashion.
Nah, see, my Cuzzo talking about my jacket though, boy. You better be talking about my jacket, Kanaya. Fuck you talking about.
We know.
You better be talking about my
know
jacket.
the
You feel me? You better be talking about my jacket. Hey, make sure y'all go follow my cousin too on Facebook. She out here doing big things. You feel me? Yeah. Bringing. Nah, she be cooking. That should be good as hell. Bringing Sundays back. Bringing Sundays
making
back.
plates.
Yeah, she be making that. Should be looking good as hell, boy. Bringing Sundays back. Chef K in the building. You feel
That's
me?
all right. We supposed to do a cooking show. You come on now.
We was, boy. It's still gonna happen, though. Just like this
happening.
motherfucker podcast
Okay.
happened. It's still gonna happen. I
Cooking
mean,
show happening. You heard that? 2 men in the kitchen.
it's still gonna happen. Look, don't be giving them
Look
the
at that.
details, boy. Like you
What?
feel me?
Nigga, it's a
don't be giving
name,
them
boy.
the
Hey,
details.
trust,
bro.
if they come and steal the name, trust me, I got plenty of names to go.
Don't be giving them details. Hey, so there's another post I saw, right?
Go ahead.
And women, I want y'all to chime in on this because it was low-key kind of petty. But so this dude went on a date with this girl.
Yeah.
And she had agreed to pay half on the date.
Fair.
And so he was sitting,
First date, I'm assuming.
It had to be, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly, but I think it was the first day. So he's sitting there chilling, waiting for her. She had went to the bathroom.
Nice.
And so he texted her like, yo, you good in there? Like, what's taking
Yeah.
you so long? He like, yo, you good? What's taking you so long?
Yeah.
She texts back like, I wasn't feeling good. So I had called the Uber and went home. He was like, okay, cool. But you say you was gonna pay for half of the day. So
How
can
they
you
do.
just send me the half that you said you was gonna pay?
Yeah.
She was like, she said some shit like,
What I order.
I can't remember, but she ain't even put no significance on whatever he just said.
Right.
Basically, she was basically trying to make him seem like he was like
Petty.
stalking her or being extra, and it was just like you agreed to do something, then you just left. He was like, "All right, just send me your Cash App so I can request it from you, or just send it through me through Cash App." She was like, "I ain't got no Cash App." He was like, "Yes, you do. Stop lying. Why women out here wilding though, boy?"
I
Like,
don't know, but I ain't got no Cash App, so I don't know.
I mean,
can
it's
believe
fair.
that part.
Like everybody don't do it. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I got an app though, but I don't got a Cash App.
Pretty Hippie Plain Jane said it was a test to see if he would let her
to see
pay half. So do you? So if you? So
Wait
do
a
you?
minute,
So
what?
when you go on a first date with a girl,
You nuts.
when you go on a first date with a girl, do
Yeah.
you pay for the date?
Depend on if I ask.
I agree. So if I'm asking you out on
I'm
the first
like, hey,
date,
let's go out. Yeah.
if I'm asking you out on the first date, I'm gonna pay for that shit. Now,
Yes. If it's mutual though, if I know, so say like I've been in situations where it's just kind of like I know you want me to ask you out, so you just keep on like incentivizing it. Then
I think I'm always going.
I'm gonna push it as like we cool, and so it's like, oh, well, like let's just hang out, but not say like it's a date. Like, hey, like let's just hang out and see what's going on with this. Now, where I take you depends, but like if I feel like
So you try to do the faking friends thing in the vet
for the first initial, and then once I see what's actually what it is, and I'm like, okay, so this is, so you interested, cool. Well, let's go here, and then I will pay for that.
Can I say if she asked out, she not paying for nothing? I mean that's
right,
fair.
if you
I agree.
asked out, but like
Yeah.
at the same time, don't tell me you're gonna pay for half.
Right. So that was fucked up on her part. Like, and then it was just like, you feel me? She was low key really petty for that. But if I ask a girl out,
Yes.
I am definitely paying for the first date. Right.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, if you ask her out, why not? I think
yeah.
you should.
And I've been on first dates where I knew already I was about to pay for it. But I don't be getting mad at the women when they like, ask in that moment when the check come. Oh, you wanna do half? I'd be like, no, I asked you out. Like, it's cool. I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so what about after the first date? What about when y'all go out again? Does that depend on who initiates the second date?
We're at the same. Yes,
So if you initiate the second date, you paying for the second date again?
I think because then I feel like we going.
Okay, so if y'all go out on the first date, and let's say y'all go to like a restaurant or some shit,
Yeah.
what's the second date gonna look like?
Well, like so first for me, we ain't going there.
Where y'all going on the first date?
So to just like see if it's a match or something.
Okay,
we
so
gonna
like get some coffee or something.
Yeah.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Coffee, tea. We gonna do a walk in the park. We gonna do something that's gonna be like kind of like if we go vibe and connect.
Y'all hear KJ? He taking y'all ass to get some coffee.
Hey, I used to take him to get free tea. On my life, I had tea.
You had a tea connect?
I had a tea connect.
I think it depends, right? So if I'm okay, let's say if I meet a girl on one of these date naps, right?
Yes.
Say if I meet a girl on a date nap.
But yeah, go.
Say if I meet a girl on a date nap, right? And we vibing, you know, we connecting in that way. Like, so for me, at first, I don't like to do. I'm gonna text you a little bit, like, you feel me, go back and forth, have a little conversation, and then see how we gelling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like we vibing enough, I'm going to initiate. Hey, I'm free on Friday. Let's go out. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Now it's up to you to, you feel me? If you vibing with me like that, then you gonna say yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna go out. You feel me? I think it depends on, for me, what I'm feeling like. Now I don't do too much. I'm like, we ain't finna go to no damn Fogo de Chao. You feel me, on the first date,
So
where they, you know what I'm saying?
What's the difference? Like, if we going to the Colombian joint, or we about to go to like the
I mean, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna take you to a place that's not like too crazy, because I don't want you having these perceptions or thinking like, you feel me, oh, this nigga getting it. You feel me? He took me to Fogo de Chao on the first date. Nah, we gonna go somewhere that's vibey, that's chill. We gonna go do something that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Who said something funny? Who said something funny?
It was a personal message.
You can make coffee and tea at home. That's true. So for me,
but everybody don't want to come back to your house though.
Okay, so second date though.
And she ain't even trying to always come back.
That's my thing, though.
Then she thinking that you trying to do something else when you like, oh, won't you come to my house?
But see, that all depends on the vibe that you having with that person, right? So if we vibe enough on the first date, right?
Yes.
I'm not, after that date over, I'm not about to hit you up that same night being like, oh, I had a great time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, it was mutual. We clearly had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Depending on whatever that happened after the date. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, next day.
See, it's different because after the first date, I think that if I don't hear back from you, I'm gonna assume you ain't have a good time. Right. I'm gonna wait till you say something.
That's just how I look at it.
Before, you know, if you like, oh, that was cool. Like, if you give me the feeling that you want to do it again,
right?
I'm like, well, let's just like, I got you. So
right,
just let me know your schedule. So I'm gonna let you know that it's gonna be something actually coming soon. But at the same time, it's just like, well, I don't know if I'm still feeling it out.
Now, if we had a good time on the first date, and you hit me up and say I had a great time, you know, we should do it again, I'ma respond with, you know, yeah, I had a good time too. You feel me? Let's go out again on this day. But come to the meet me at the crib so we can, you know, have a drink or something, have a glass of wine or something. You feel me? Et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Now, that invitation will say a lot about how she feels about me or her comfortability, because I've been in situations where women would be like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable yet going back to your crib. And that's fine, respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna feel no type of way. Like, you feel me? And then, all right, cool. So now that lets me know, you feel me, I'm gonna go to a, you know, much chiller spot, like, you know, go play some pool, or then that's when the coffee and the tea come in. Like, I would share. Well, let's go.
Pool though, I feel like that's
no. I'm saying in general. If I extend the invitation for you to come to the crib first before we go anywhere on the second date, and you ain't rocking with it, then that's for me. Then we can go. You feel me? Get some coffee or tea, or
that's
like,
when I hookah
you know what I'm
come
saying?
in at.
Or hookah too. You feel me?
I don't even do all that, but I'm just saying. That's when I just hit Johnny up like, where you at?
That's fair.
I know you spending somewhere.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You should go to the dope spot. I got you.
So did we finish the conversation about Brittany Renner? Because I wanted to
bring up. We
ain't
even started.
Okay, go ahead.
Kevin
I don't know.
Everybody know who Kevin Samuels is, and
yes.
then if you don't know who Brittany Renner is, she's the female version of Kevin Samuels who's been leading down.
What?
She's the female version of Kevin Samuels. Would
How?
you like me to say that again?
How?
She's been trying to do the Stocktastic movement.
Oh, well, I thought you were just going to say.
And she's been trying. No, because she went out and was like, "Oh, you guys make sure you protect your son because there's people like me out here."
Okay, I got you.
She's at the basketball game. She's at the football game. She's already traveled to a young NBA star.
I got you.
And had a baby by him, and then like the whole thing gets spent. So it's just like she's becoming the female Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
Now Kevin Samuels is like 65. Okay, he's probably not that old, but she's like what, 29?
Yeah, she
and like they end up dating. I mean, so for him to always say avoid these type of women, but then for him to snatch her up quick, like what is that?
That was
he listen to his own advice.
No, he don't. So when I heard about it, I was like, oh, I mean, I never really listened to his shit anyway. Just because, I mean, I don't disagree with a lot of the shit he say. Like some of the shit be valid and accurate, but at the same time, I don't. He's always been like kind of skeptical to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I mean, it just depends on what your you feel me?
Your forte.
Yeah, but no, that was a sucker move though. Like, and especially knowing who she is and what she's done multiple times and put out YouTube videos about it. It's like, come on, bro. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Like,
and now she's
get it
living
together
at home with her mom.
So she did a Deion Sanders. Did you see that? Invited her.
Oh yeah, to speak to the young
State.
players. Yeah,
she was out there talking anything. I don't know if you saw the
watch it.
stethoscope. I didn't. It was a stethoscope recap, and
I fast.
He didn't. He let us say the first little sentences, and then he fast forwarded everything after that, and then he basically was like, she ain't really putting nobody on game, you know what I'm saying? But if you in the comments, man, you feel me, make sure you go follow What's in It for the Black People Media's Facebook page. Make sure you follow Two Vegetarians Eating Chicken Facebook page. We back. It's been a nice little hiatus, you feel me? We ain't been here since 11/11. That was the 2-Vec anniversary, 1 year anniversary. We've been doing this shit for a solid year. Now we on season 2. You know what I'm saying?
I need a pim.
Is
this sound effects back there? Yeah.
We need some sound effects.
I'm gonna bring you a bullhorn next time.
We need some. I know, right? I know. Make sure y'all follow the IG, man. 2-Vec Podcast, number 2 VEC Podcast. Make sure you follow the YouTube. We got a bunch of content up over there. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. That'd be like tongue twisters to say all of that. But anyway, so there's a video, and I wanted to ask you this, just to hear your thought process.
Yes.
You was in a relationship.
Yes.
And you came home and caught your woman cheating. How would you react?
Cool.
Say more. What does that mean?
Shit, cool. That's what you could have just told me, nigga.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay.
In my state right now.
Okay, I'm glad you just said that.
In my
reckon 3 minutes. Okay.
In my state right now,
okay.
I'm gonna just walk in and I'm like, oh, okay. My bad, bro. That ain't nothing else for me to say.
That's fair. And then you just gonna walk out.
I ain't about to stay there and watch them. The fuck.
I probably would do the same thing. With my state where I'm at right now.
Right, yeah.
I'd probably be like, oh shit, that's cool. That's what you want. Like, you feel me? All right, say less. And I'm probably just gonna leave.
I'd be mad, but
There's been a lot of videos out of dudes like
just walking in,
getting emotional. You feel me? One dude walked in and his girl was on FaceTime with the dude.
Yeah.
About to show him the goodies. You feel me? And Buddy walked in. You feel me? And he instantly, damn, that's what we on? That's what you on? Get off the phone with this nigga. That's what you on?
I wouldn't say get off the phone.
You feel me? He was like, you still on the FaceTime with this nigga?
Get
off the phone with this.
I just be like, wow. So the whole, that's what we on? I got that part.
Yeah, so
I'm on that.
I mean, he was emotional.
I'm not about to.
He was emotional, though.
Do like any like weird, outrageous.
Brittany Griffin said she might lose her mind.
You ain't a dude,
I don't think I'm.
No, but.
I mean, that's true. I mean, but even vice versa. I think some women handle it differently. I
don't know any woman who will handle it.
I've seen a few.
As we just.
I've seen a few, but I've seen some women go crazy. Like towards the dude though, no, towards the woman though. When it's just like, well, you should probably be mad at bro because he just cheated on you. So
I feel like the women that I've dealt with.
I'm definitely gonna act cool because I mean, what I'm gonna say? Like, I don't know, bro. So, like, you feel me? Like, I ain't finna be mad at her. You made this. If you cheat on me, that mean, you feel me? Whatever we had going on wasn't really that deep to you or wasn't really that serious to you. So, for me, I just got away with, that's cool. Like, I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because apparently, I ain't have you like I thought I had you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, if I know I'm starting to feel a certain urge to, you feel me, want to like creep or go do some shit, I'm going to let you know what it is. And then we can have an adult conversation about it. If you want to explore that shit with me, then let's do it. If you don't, if you want to try to work on some shit to see why I'm feeling this way or whatever the case may be, it's just all about communication, as Mary Q would say at the end of the day.
You said that if you want to explore that with me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give you the option before I just go do you dirty like that. You feel me? Especially if we got some longevity. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a conversation with you as a man. You feel me? Yo, I'm having these urges. You know what I'm saying? Woo. You feel me? I don't know where they coming from, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Wait, Coleman. So you say we not going to act cool. I mean, like I said, at the position that I am now in my life, I think it.
What if it happened in my house? I'm probably gonna come in.
But 9 times out of
if it's
10,
in my bed,
if I'm walking in though, if I'm walking in though, like I'm expecting it to like that is my house,
right?
Because I don't like you know what I'm saying. Even if I got a key to your place, I'm gonna consider that partially being home because I just don't have keys to random people's houses. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I'm
but
not gonna walk
shit,
in.
that's your shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But if it happened in my bed, I'm probably gonna be like, damn, in my bed.
Bro. That shit done.
That's cool. Hey, wrap that shit up, boy. That was a comedian.
Nah, my nigga,
that was a
keep
comedian.
that shit,
That was
bro.
a comedian. Nah, cause I mean, wrap that shit up and get out my crib. Like this, my bed though. At the end of the day, make sure you change them sheets and get your shit, get all your shit out. You feel me? Look, it was a comedian, and we gonna go to break. We gonna go to break. It was a comedian. I can't remember. You ever see them? P Diddy, Bad Boys, comedy stand ups. Yeah. It was one dude. I can't remember where he was from, but he was saying basically he was joking about how much shit it is out here. Like you feel me? Like diseases, all type of shit. And he was like, if you ever catch a woman like cheating on you, don't get mad, don't break up. He was talking about child support, divorce, all that shit. He was like, nah, don't get mad, don't break up. He said, when you walk in on them in the room, he said, just look at it and say, all right, bitch, I owe you one, and then just go on the couch and go to sleep and wake up in the morning like, all right, it's my turn. Now we even. Like, you feel me? But anyway, I think if it's in my bed, bro. I think if it's in my bed,
that shit lost me. I would have pulled a left eye. You burning careers down. Ain't no sense of going to jail. Motherfucker got too much to lose in this day and age right now. Ain't nobody going. I ain't going to jail for that. You can have that nigga or that bitch.
Nah, it ain't that deep. People definitely died over that.
Bro,
even the TikTok dude. Remember that?
Remember the TikTok dude? Over you
when they broke up. The TikTok dude that broke up, she got with another dude. He came back to their crib and shot him and shot her. Boy.
See, it's too
now he in jail forever.
See,
boy.
but now look at that. Now you got a baby and you got
saying, bro. It's too many.
In my day and age,
from a male perspective,
I'm not losing what I got for the fact that
at the end of the day.
7-1.
All right, well, we finna go on break. You feel me? Come back at the top of the hour. Man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got another hour of two vex shit. You know, just talking shit. But stay in the room with us. You feel me? We'll be right back. Appreciate you.
Boom.
WIIFTBP. Reach the rule. This is Week Ho Wednesday, and to my right is Everybody's Women Crush Wednesday. My co-host, the one and only Toy. It goes, love this show, y'all. I'm dealing with a guy. We have been dating for 9 months. In light of everything going on in the world, he has been voicing his opinion about situations, and I don't agree with any of his views. I love everything else except his opinions. Damn. How do I fix this? FYI, he's white.
It's about to be a white boy summer.
So could that be the issue?
For sure. Just come out different when it's not coming from your own race. It's just never been something I'm like, oh, I date Bill.
I'm just a Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill.
I don't really like light-skinned guys. I don't like pink.
Yeah, pink. So like it's like you see it.
Pink tip. It be pink.
And then pink on the
tip. I don't like.
So sometimes a light-skinned guy have a dark tooth.
And then it look dark, so it's not as off to me. I feel like it's supposed to be pink because they light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to be dark because then I'm gonna say you dirty.
I want to know that I'm the flyest, I'm the hottest in the clip. My bitch done turn crazy, but she tights off the whip. She don't get what she wants, she don't fit. I don't even need your love if it's counterfeit. I told her she can be anything but my bitch. She can be anything but my bitch. If she leaves, she can go. I don't know her, but she still Harley Quinn. I'm the Joker, and I bought a diamond chain. It's a choker. Every time we fuck, she let me choke her. Get into your bag, you ain't even mad. Baby, tell me what's your name, I forgot to ask. Don't get back inside my car like you forgot your mask. If I ever did you dirty, don't mind kissing ass. Say the first time that she cheated, plan to let her go. Let me be the first to tell you, nigga, let her go. Cause I know she did you dirty, but I'm on the go. Cause I was running through that pussy with my thunderbolt. Do some tricks on my dick, I let your mama know. Pussy so damn good, I bet Obama know. Do a lot of drugs, cause I take things better. Do a lot of drugs, cause I fake things better. Do a lot of drugs, cause they make things better. Do a lot of drugs, cause I do a lot of drugs. I want to know that I'm the flyest, I'm the hottest in the clip. My bitch done turn crazy, but she tights off the whip. She don't get what she wants, she don't fit. I don't even need your love if it's counterfeit. I told her she can be anything but my bitch. She can be anything but my bitch. If she leaves, She can go, I don't know her, but she still Harley Quinn. I'm the Joker.
It's Mr. Lingo himself. Cobbs on that, my nigga. Come on, let me get a piece of that slice, boy. Shut that shit, boy. True. I ain't no rapper though. Look. With great precision, like circumcision, they cut you off quick. It's hard to miss this division. In my city, it's too thick. Is that your chick? Pretty face, slim waist, bite out. Bet I can merch it. Chan Dicey with the licks, he out south. Put dibs on it, cause I know I got Cobbs. 2 bags eating chicken. What you wanna do? Missing? Give me that chicken. Give me that chicken.
I'm always in that.
What's
I don't
good,
think
beautiful
nobody
people?
around still check. Show ass up, boy. What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to the podcast, Two Vegetarians Eating Chicken. It's your boy, Fly Sweater KJ. And my it's the man who I got something to say, your boy, Fly Sweater KJ. And Mr. Lingo himself.
First of all.
Boom, like that. We are back.
As many times as he tried to steal it,
It ain't even stealing.
he ain't gonna never do it like me. Nah, welcome
nice
back to the
ass
podcast,
slogan.
Two Vegetarians
My
Eating
slogan,
Chicken.
You know what I'm saying?
It's your boy, Mr. Lingo himself. He already said
See
his
that?
name, boy. He ain't got to say it no more.
Hey,
Hey, we
well,
broadcasted live
Fly Sweater KJ.
from WIIFTBP. What's in it for the Black People Media? Hey, if you can't tell, if you in here, you feel me? We ain't been here since 11/11. We shot a promo yesterday. Why can't I say 11/11? 11/11/11.
I mean, you saying it right, so I don't know what you think.
The first time it came out like
11/11.
Nah, it didn't. But
All
anyway,
right, well, you can go
we
check
shot
the
a-
cameras for it.
Why he at me today, bro? Like, why he at me? He been at me all day since
you
we walked in.
started.
I did start it though.
definitely did.
I'm still not apologizing.
All
Fuck
right,
you.
see
Fuck
that.
you.
Wow.
I love you though. Fuck you. No,
Petty, boy.
nah, hey, no, for real. We fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for coming back in. You feel me? Hey, share the podcast with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Post
a friend.
it to your Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make a lot of moves in the upcoming. What's this about to be? 2022. That's crazy to say out loud. We trying to make some dope moves in 2022. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be back on Wednesday, so make sure y'all follow the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe over there. Follow the IG. 2VEC Podcast, number 2 VEC Podcast. If you want to be a guest on the show,
Please.
let us know. We like talking shit beyond the comments. Y'all some entrepreneurs out there, creatives out there. Y'all want to come and promote y'all shit. Definitely come on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because the opportunity is here.
And it's always a vibe, man.
And it's always a vibe. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
vibe.
2VEC vibe. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who we talking to sometimes. You feel me?
Want to come on a Wednesday show? That's when the fun really happens.
The Wednesday shows go down. You feel me? We at the
Yeah.
Lingo Lab with it. Or, you know, sometimes we be somewhere else too. You feel me?
We
But
got to start back traveling. So,
we will.
definitely
We will.
gotta start back traveling. Don't forget to
and,
check out We Code Wednesdays. You know.
Yes. Boy
shout out
DJ
my
in
boy.
the building. Yeah, his son
yeah.
will. So I saw I always see some shit, right? I saw a video.
always.
I know, so for real. So I saw a video and I really wanted to. I had never heard a woman speak so honestly and so logically about her stance and what. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna just put it to you this way. She said and she admitted that she had nothing to offer a man besides sex. Now this is a TikTok person. She posted this on TikTok. Now, the way she broke it down, the way the title is, it could be kind of deceiving. But the way that she broke it down, it made so much sense. In the sense of, she was basically saying how, at one point she said, how can you as a woman offer to be a woman to a man if you never really been a woman? So she was just saying how she never really knew how to get in touch with her feminine side. Every relationship she was in, she was the masculine one. She got a couple kids.
Fair.
And at the end of the day, I appreciated her honesty. You feel me? She said a dude had asked her, seeing that you single, what are you bringing? What benefit do I get from being with you or going out with you? What benefit do I get as the man? And she couldn't answer that besides her cat. Like, she was saying how she really had to think about, it took her 32 years or however old she said she was. I'm assuming 18 and up till she got to 32, because ain't nobody thinking about that type of shit when you under 18. But she was really articulating how obviously she wanted to grow and evolve from where she was. But I had never heard a woman, like, honestly, so when we ask a woman, like, that question of, sometimes we say what you bring to the table type shit. But for me, that's the same as, it can be perceived differently because women take that, as an insult sometimes. You feel me? But it's like, for me, I really want to know, how do I benefit? It's the same with marriage. Like, how do I benefit from this marriage or this relationship, or pursuing anything with you? How do I benefit from it as the man? So anyway, I don't know if you want to chime in. I really appreciated her, like,
her honesty.
Yes, and that's rare. You feel me? From at least in my experience, from a female standpoint, when you run into a woman who can be vulnerable enough and be honest with where she is, and then can articulate where she would like to go, it's rare. It's the same as women submitting in relationships, right? That shit is rare. Like, especially in United States. Like,
I think a lot of women know where they want to go. I just think that they hide the fact that outside of sex,
but is that their strongest? Is that their strongest asset as a woman? To me? And period. It could be to you, or it can be in general. Do you think that's their strongest asset?
Not to me.
What's a woman's strongest asset?
It depends on the vibe I get. Each woman is different.
That's true.
So I can't just say like, oh yeah, it's this, it's that.
Right.
Because it might not be that. It might be something else. It depends on how I match with you, which will bring out the asset that I feel like I value the most within you as a person that I'm either seeing or not.
But is it safe to say that women do have certain advantages that we don't?
When it comes to sex, most
have
definitely,
as men.
When it comes to sex, most definitely.
Yeah, why?
What you mean, why?
Because they got a vagina.
I know, because I feel like a lot of men are more quicker to fall for the vagina.
Okay.
And they're not disciplined enough to just like wait.
Disciplined enough to wait?
Yeah, to not think with their dick.
Okay.
So because I'm not disciplined enough to not think with my dick, like when you talk about the vagina, like that's all I see right now, because I'm so visually infatuated by what I have or what you are, that it's just like, okay, this is the priority as of right now, and then I'll figure out the rest of it later.
Okay.
I think that's how a lot of men think.
Got you. Now, is that circumstantial though? Like, okay, so this can be.
I don't currently think like that. So I guess it is like, if you are attractive, well, you are attractive. Like, you have to be for me to talk to you. So
that's fair.
So you're going to be attractive in my eyes, regardless of the fact of whatever it is. But
some shit is just inevitable though, right? Because I don't like going on dates with women who I don't think is physically attracted to me.
Right. It has to be a
right.
Like, all that has to line up as well. But what I'm saying is that for them, it's easier sometimes to get trapped into the whole.
But it's always gonna start physical though. So even when you think about dating apps, a lot of motherfuckers ain't reading.
That's anybody though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of motherfuckers ain't. So it's hard to. Well, I ain't gonna say it's hard to be disciplined in that area, because you can choose to.
When I talk about physical, I mean sex.
Right.
Right. Because you're not.
But I still got to look at you to be like, fuck her.
Yeah, but so much happens beyond that though.
I know, but when you first meet a woman,
come on, bro.
You not okay. I'm saying no, we not though. You use date naps. You use date naps, right? As an example. I'm saying. Hypothetically, we using date naps as an example, right? So if I see a girl on the date nap and I can swipe left or right, 9 times out of 10, as soon as I see her, we'll say if I swipe a person, then this woman pops up, I'm going immediately. So for me, I low key, if there's a physical attraction, I'll be like, okay, yeah, she's cute, she's attractive. Then I'm gonna go read whatever you wrote about yourself. If you ain't writing nothing about yourself, then I'm just gonna swipe.
But the conversation that I'm having is the fact that you're like, oh, why is it this way about sex for women? And I'm saying that because after I find you attractive and I approach you and talk to you, a lot of men main goal is just to fuck.
Right.
And then once they get that, then they try to figure it out. Okay, so this is good. So I want to keep this. So now how do I keep this and who is she? What I'm saying is this: you're not disciplined in that area. So outside of the attraction of me approaching you, if you don't have discipline enough to like, okay, well, we're not. Even if you do smash, okay, well, that just can't be it.
Right.
It got to be something leading up to that. For me personally, I have to see more in you than just smashing. Because at that point,
unless that's like the agreement, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, unless it's just like we gonna do this and then we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what I'm saying is most people aren't disciplined enough to even see beyond the box.
Facts.
Right, and so that's the end of the conversation.
It can be, but I'm saying at the end of the day, it's all situational though. At the end of the day, because if I'm at a nightclub or some shit, like I ain't going to no nightclub thinking I'm about to find my future wife. Like, nah, I'm at the club, bro. Like, you feel me? And so if you in the club and you a female, like my mindset gonna be what we doing after the club? What everybody do after the club? Go get some food. You feel me? Go to somebody else's crib, like, and then we finna go smash. Like, you feel me? At the end of the day, it's situational though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But the conversation was pretty much like, oh well, who's honest about this and who's honest about that?
Do you think it's harder for educated black women to submit to men?
Oh boy,
I'm just curious.
You gotta do that.
I'm just because we talking
50-50.
Okay, say more.
So like when we had the episode, you can go back and check out Queen episode. Queen clearly said that like I had to learn to be kind of submissive, and what that looks like for me to be submissive to a man without actually losing herself. I feel like when we run into educated black women, they take some words and they carry those words with weight. Therefore, the word submission, right? And you look at the definition, it goes so strong in some communities. I would never submit to you. I would never do that. But it's just like, come on now. If you go cook for me.
That's not how we mean it.
If you go cook for me when I come home, you're submitting. You're easily doing something that I want. Like that's a form of submission. But it's just like some educated women take words too literal and they try to just go against those words.
I think that's a pride thing.
Yes.
Joy said, you have to find a man worthy enough to submit to. You can't let somebody lead you off a cliff. I agree 100%. Now, if dudes ain't out here leading in a way, then why would you submit to them? Why would you submit to a dude who ain't got his own crib?
I mean, what comes with? But at the end of the day, what comes with submission, right? And what does submission look like? Like, you're just not going to submit to anyone on the first week.
Some people do though.
Nah,
not on the first week type shit. No. I'm saying
it's like
I'm saying like horrible ass relationships that you've seen people in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from a male perspective, from a woman perspective, if you got a cousin and you know she with a no good ass nigga, but she do everything this nigga tell her to do, that's her submitting to this dude when she knows she shouldn't be submitting to this dude. Like,
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of like what is keeping her there and why wouldn't she walk away?
Whatever's going on inside of her that she ain't figured out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes we find people who want to just fix people.
Yes.
And so it's not even so much, oh, it's so interesting, right? Because I've seen something, I'll talk about it in a minute. But like, so what we see women who actually are so focused in changing and fixing this man to be the man that they see the potential in, as opposed to seeing the man for sometimes who he can easily be. Right? Like, if you see growth in me and I'm not currently growing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I lost my job, cool, while we together, and if I'm not actually actively looking for a job, then like, I feel like that's a conversation that needs to be had. And if I'm not living up to the expectations, then I can't fault you for wanting to walk away from me.
Agreed.
Because I'm failing on your part of your expectations. But at the same time, it's just like I was coming across something on Instagram, and this dude was pretty much saying that sometimes we find people who want to be in the struggle with us, but we want to grow at the same time. And so they get stuck in the struggle, and our bond is in the struggle. But sometimes we just can't grow together out of that struggle. So we have to just appreciate the time that we had while we were there in that struggle, but know that our journey and our growth is different, and know that we will forever have that struggle that we went through together. Yeah, because some people don't want to be better. Some people don't want to be healed. And so that's what you see, right? And even if you look at relationships, you see a lot of people just going down to like, oh, well, this person is like no good. But like at the end of the day, you may feel like you deserve that because of something that you technically have done. You know what I'm saying? So it always is a psychological situation that's compete, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you may see like a historical situation in your family. Like, you know, like I've always spoke about how people in my family.
Goes back.
Yeah, you know, like I've seen clearly sometimes in my life, just like, damn, my uncle used to do this. How can I not do that? You know, to try to break it, because I'm noticing certain patterns that I watch grow up. And so it's like, well, I got to catch myself, because I know what happened with them. And I don't want my relationship to be either like that or to end like that.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Right.
That I face when I'm like in situations, situations that I've been through from a relational standpoint, and then having 2 little ones, and then thinking about my pops and how he struggled with just even having a relationship with his kids. You feel me? So I struggle with those thoughts of like, I could easily just be like, fuck these kids, like, you know what I'm saying, and just go do my own thing. But my mind is so wired to the point of I don't want to go that route, because I've known and experienced what it felt like. So I don't want to put my little ones through that. You feel me? So I grind. I go extra harder for them. Like, you feel me? Because it's like, and then they just give me something that I need to receive for me to know that, like, all right, yeah, daddy, we see your ass. Like, you feel me? Keep doing what you're doing. You feel me? And they ain't got to necessarily tell me that shit, but I feel it. You feel me? And they smart as hell anyway, so they just do, you know, they own little thing. But you feel me? No, the generational thing is real, bro, in a lot of aspects, especially from a family dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I mean, we mimic and we do sometimes what we are used to seeing, right? Yeah. That's why it's so hard sometimes for people not to leave out the hood, right? And it's just stuck right there. I keep talking about it, but like, I don't know if I told you, a homie hit me up and was like, oh, bro, I'm over here. And I'm like, well, how long did it take you to get over there? And he was like, oh, I'm like, a minute. It's been like 37 years. My man finally just left the state.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. And I got homies like that too. Like homies who I love since like elementary school, you feel me? And they'll hit me up on a weekend or some shit, you feel me? And be like, yo, what you on? And I'll say, like that night I went to the Earth show. Yes. One of my homies hit me up like, yo, what you on? I was like, oh, my homie performing at City Winery. I'm about to hit that up. What you on? Oh, shit, we at the crib sipping. But every time I talk to him, they at the crib sipping.
Right.
It's just
and
like,
so it's that pattern, right?
It's like, bruh. Like, and I'll pop up every now and then, but it take me a long time. Like, I'll go like 6 months, you know what I'm saying, before I just randomly pop up. You know, you need your little homie fixes every now and then. You feel me? Motherfuckers who you just don't really.
Love.
Yeah, yeah. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm past the point of trying to get motherfuckers to want to experience something different. You feel me?
I mean,
like,
you can. I mean,
yes, but I used to be that person though.
You can lead a horse to the water. You can't make him drink.
Yeah, you don't want it, but you can't make him drink. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be that person. I used to be that person who was always trying to like give my friends experiences and put them in different rooms and like, you know what I'm saying? But you can't force that shit. Sure. You feel me? You gotta let them figure it. Took your homie 37 years. You feel me? That's crazy to me. Like, you feel me? Like,
I mean, it's crazy to me knowing just how many places I've been in 2 years, and this is the first time he's went one place.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I love this city, but like,
I don't love the city.
I mean, as being from Chicago, like, you feel me? I mean, I hate the U.S. period. You feel me? But I'm just saying, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm saying, and yeah, you're right. Sometimes you do outgrow people, and I think the struggle is, sometimes we get caught up in caring too much about how they gonna feel about us outgrowing them,
or how we look.
Or how we look. And that can be that beginner process, because I used to struggle with that too. And then I had to develop a level of, boy, fuck that, boy. Like, you feel me? Like, I got too much shit brewing. I got too much shit moving. Like, I'm not trying to be stagnant. I ain't trying to be complacent. Like, you feel me? I used to be in rooms when I was a shorty, so I got to see what that shit looked like. Like, oh, boy, this is how these people living, boy. I can live like this. You feel me? And so it was just like, once I got to see one end of the spectrum, and then the other end of the spectrum where I was used to, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't like that shit no more. Like, I ain't trying to.
And it's funny because we see it in different ways, right? Like, I remember being teased, like, because I, like, used to love reading books. And it's like, oh, you always read? Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah.
What I'm supposed to do? Not read?
Leave me the fuck alone. Let me go over here and read my book. Like, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, get the nickname, like, schoolboy, because I'm the only one actually breaking the generational curse of continuing school. And so it's just like, oh, like, yeah, so you mad?
Yeah, but see, at the beginning though, that can fuck with you. You feel me? Because,
no, it does. It always does. It's like you have to be courageous enough to be the outsider. You got to be the one actually stepping. You know what I'm saying? And then you know that this journey is yours alone.
I've always been the outsider, bro, or outside the box at least. Like, you feel me?
I mean, because I've only been the out west nigga in my family, so
That's fair. I'm kudos to you because all that Southside shit. No offense to the
hey,
Southside.
listen, boy.
No offense to the Southside people. Whoever Southside in
boy.
here. No offense to y'all. Nah, it's real shit. You feel me? But on a funnier note, of course, I got a story for everything.
I got a story to tell.
No, so I saw another post. This dude basically got catfished in a sense. He flew this girl out to Miami. Well, first, that was his first mistake, flying somebody out. He flew this girl out to Miami or wherever the fuck they was at. So basically, she had an IG. She was posting all of these, like, the filters and all that shit. She was enhancing herself. And then when she finally got to him in person, he was recording himself talking to her like, yo, who the fuck is you? Like, you feel me? You a completely different person than what you was posting on IG. Your ass was a lot bigger. Your shit is not that big than what you done posted on IG. You feel me? You come to the crib with some flips. She came to that joint, them furry flip flops the females be wearing. She came to the crib with some shorts on, the furry flip flops with her little bag, t-shirt. He was like, yeah, you gotta go. She like, oh, so you ain't gonna leave? Nothing was wrong with it per se. She just wasn't who she was posting on IG. And so he confronted her about it as soon as she walked through the door. Like, who the fuck is you? You ain't been the person who you been sending me posts or pictures on IG. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look like a completely different person. You feel me? And so she got salty because he was like, yeah, shit, you gotta go. Like, you feel me? I take the L. I wasted $400 by flying your ass out here. But you can get your way back on your own. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And she was like, trying to argue it, and I still look good though. Like, what you mean? Like, you feel me? Ooh, I ain't saying you don't, sweetie. He was like, I ain't saying you don't, but you was dishonest. Like, you feel me? Like, so I guess my question is, I bring all that up to say, what would you do in that situation?
For a catfish?
I mean, what would you do in that situation? Not to say that she was like, it was the booty shots, and then I think it was one more thing he pointed out, but I couldn't remember. But the biggest thing was her ass. And he did like a little video glimpse of it, like when she walked out the door, and it was definitely not
the ass
her, because he did like the beginning. He showed the pictures that she was sending him, and then he went to the recording of him recording her, and it was a completely different person.
I mean, he didn't flew her out.
You know what's funny though? I would be lying if I said I wasn't human and didn't have that thought. I had the thought, and I was like, damn, you already done flew out this motherfucker. But then I had to find my alphaness and be like, you feel me? Nah, fuck that. Because at the end of the day, what was your whole point in line, though? What was your whole point of trying to enhance yourself? Like, why you ain't just take the risk of me potentially giving me the opportunity to just like you for who you is? Like, you feel me? Like, why'd you feel the need to?
I mean, was her ass that bad, though?
It wasn't, though. It wasn't.
So
but I think he was just insulted that, you feel me, she went that route. Like, you feel me? You got to think about it.
Too about that route.
Yeah,
but I'm not. Okay,
just think about that starting. You just flew somebody out to you, and that's the first thing. That's the first thing you encounter. Like, damn, where the rest of your ass at? Like, you feel me?
I mean, so now
the energy all the way off.
The energy is off. Feel me? And I feel like you at least owe me a conversation. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, she was trying to. She was like, I mean, I still look good. Like,
I got the conversation.
Right, but what you do that for?
We go see.
What you do that for, though?
Why you asking me?
I'm saying that's my. I mean, because you was thinking like, shit. I mean, I flew out already. Shit, I might as well take her down. Like, you feel me? I mean, I don't know. I'm saying it like I don't like.
I already flew you out.
But we live in such a. How do you describe the society that we live in right now? I mean, the dating thing in general is just.
That's his fault, though. How is it his fault?
Why is this his fault? Because she was enhancing herself with them big ass booty filters. No, her booty wasn't that big. How is this his fault? I mean, he shouldn't have flew out. I wouldn't have did that shit. But nah, you can wait till I get back. Like, I'm cool. Like, if we in the same state, like, I'm not finna fly you out here. Like,
I'll come to your town.
Especially if I ain't never met you. Yeah, I come to you. I'll fly to you.
I don't know about that though, because people be getting set up too.
I mean, if they lived in the same city, then that's cool. Like, you feel me? But like, well, yeah.
Well, he flew her to Miami, so obviously no.
Yeah, I don't know if he was from Miami or if he was just on vacation. I know
I'm not flying you out on vacation.
I mean, I'm not either. Period. But I'm cool. Like, I think we would definitely
have
to be established.
Yes,
yeah, we would have
well
to be
beyond me trying to fly you out.
Yeah, no, I'm cool.
Like, I'm not doing it on a. hey,
cool.
I
technically, it kind of is his fault for flying her out,
fault.
but it's her fault. I mean, he ain't paid for her ticket back. I don't know how she got back on, but you feel me?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he did a round trip.
Nah, he only did a
one way.
He only did a one way.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why she was salty. She's mad as hell the way them flip flop was. He definitely should have FaceTime. But I mean, I guess like how you.
What you gonna say? FaceTime and show me your ass. Like,
I mean, shit.
Say that, though.
The picture she was sending him, he could have. He could have been like, "Yeah, go and give me a little 360." You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? See if that motherfucker real. You feel me? But he didn't though. Apparently, he didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? She said he could have FaceTime. He definitely could have FaceTimed her ass. But
I ain't got FaceTime either.
That's what I do though. I do that. As soon as I like meet a girl on the
FaceTime.
I mean, cause I ain't finna keep texting you, bro. Funny. Like, you feel me? Like we could talk face to face, and then we can go out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. Sometimes I'll be too busy. I ain't got time for all that.
I mean, it's like in a downtime. Like, you feel me? Now my day done been over. Like, I didn't grind and did everything.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? Then I do it when my day's like over. I ain't finna be just like FaceTime your ass midday. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, I got too much shit moving. You feel me? So,
if we not invested,
no. That first initial, if I first meet a girl,
yeah,
and then we text the first couple times, when I'm ready to set some shit up, I'm either gonna set it up via text or I'm gonna FaceTime you. You feel me? Now, if I meet a girl at like a lounge or some shit and I forget how you look, I'm gonna FaceTime you the next day. Like if I got your number, I'm gonna FaceTime you to remember like who the fuck is that person. You feel me? And then they answer it, I'm be like, oh.
I remember I went to the club before FaceTime was out. And motherfuckers was like, oh, it's me, dude with the red sweatpants.
You remember we danced to what you call it? We danced to Buy You a Drink, T-Pain. You remember? I danced with a few dudes off of that song. You heard it. So did you see the Travis Scott interview?
No.
He basically trying to get excused from all of the like.
I wouldn't fault him for it.
I mean, I wouldn't either. At the end of the day, I mean, I feel like though there is a little responsibility on his end as far as like the whole layout of how the concert went, as far as like the structure and how the shit.
Man, I ain't trying to hit nothing because Travis. At the end of the day,
I mean, it is
Travis
though, a little
Scott,
bit, though.
a young black man, and it's been other motherfuckers in that week that have been trampled and been killed.
I
and
agree.
Ain't nobody put none of the spotlight on him. So on them people,
I agree.
And all these other festivals and tours.
I'm just saying.
Dead,
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I ain't saying it's his fault for motherfuckers doing what they did. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying he contributed to it happening. Though.
Sure, he sung his song. I mean, that's what
I'm just talking about the heat shit and all of that goofy ass demonic shit. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about he didn't have to do all of that extra shit in my opinion.
But he do it in his music.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So the shit is bound to happen because when you play around with that type of shit, like it's gonna happen. You feel me? So I don't know. I saw his interview and he's just basically trying to not, which I don't blame him either. Like I ain't saying, you feel me? Like he wasn't down there, bro. He was on stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? But so, and yeah, it's been plenty of Michael Jackson used to have motherfuckers falling out and doing all type of shit. You feel me? But
yeah,
but
I ain't even talking about people like that. But it's still like I'm pretty sure like majority, like Woodstock, motherfuckers be falling out, getting killed, like getting crushed, all this other shit. Like it's so much shit happen, but it still just continuously roll on as if nothing has happened. Like I said, in that same week or the week after the Travis Scott situation, somebody else got trampled and killed at another concert or something, but nobody's really.
And I said they was trying to make him aware of the situation, but he ignored it. So she blaming him to a certain extent. I mean, you know, I think that's where my mind at with it. You getting Will book?
You getting who book?
Will Smith. You getting his book?
No.
Why not?
Cause I don't fuck with them like that.
You don't want to read it?
No.
He say Love and Jada robbed him of his masculinity.
I ain't about to go into that shit. Hey, that nigga Tupac was powerful though, bro.
What Tupac do?
I told you earlier that
we gonna come
Tupac
back to Will though.
No, we ain't come back to Will.
We is, boy.
No, ain't come back to
I want to talk about it, boy. I want to talk about it, boy.
I'm gonna start texting. You gonna be mad.
Get your bitch. Y'all see what he be on, bro? We don't want to talk about nothing, bro. Y'all see what he be on, bro?
After the show, you out on your phone throwing me out. Shut your ass up.
First of all, I've said that one time.
You said it twice.
All right, say less. Say less. What Tupac say though?
Oh, yeah.
What Tupac say though?
Somebody got married. He walked up to him and was like, "It don't matter how many times you get married, you still mine."
Okay, so you mentioned this though. Like,
Anyway,
what did that mean? Who
what
was
you mean
it?
with it?
I'm saying who
I think
was
her
it?
name Moni Love or something.
Like, what was the scenario? I guess
She recently got married, and he went up to her and was like, "I don't care how many times you get married, you still mine." That nigga just was bold, boy.
Like he cracked up before or some shit, or like, okay, I mean,
Yes,
I mean, you know,
obviously, yes,
yeah. You know how some of that shit be like, you could have like a crush on like a celebrity or some shit.
I mean, but
like,
at that time, he a celebrity too, so like,
I mean, that's true.
Come on now.
So, I mean, I ain't surprised by it though. I mean, it's Pac.
Pac got that.
I mean, look at the impact he still got on Jada. Like, you feel me? So it's just like, my man ain't even here no more. You feel me? And she's still crying in interviews about this man. Talking about, you feel me? So he must have gave us some shit she ain't never had before. You feel me? She must have been a V when he cracked up.
I don't know.
She had to be. I mean, because that what do you call it? Implanted. He implanted her for sure, boy. It's always... When like them baby daddies, like why you be thinking all these girls be going back to their baby daddies, boy? Because they implanted, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
Funny.
I'm telling you, it is what it is. You feel me? Nah, I think I'm gonna do the audio book. I might audio book it. You feel me? I just want to listen to some of it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna listen to the whole thing. You feel me? Yeah, she say go into that wheel. We finna come into it. Listen though. Listen, it is. I ain't disagreeing with you. I mean, I feel like
he got a new National Geographic show. I'm gonna probably watch this on Disney with my daughter. It look dope.
I ain't see that yet.
Good. So we can talk about
he like he talking, he narrating it.
He actually doing like.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Going like underwater.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Going to like close to the lava and all the other shit.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Definitely do that. Yeah, that's that good Will Smith right there.
No, but I did want to touch on. He did make a comment about. No, it ain't got nothing to do with Jada. But he did make a comment about. Did you see the comment he made about having so much sex with all these? What did he say? Having so much sex with all these different women. He just felt. Damn, I can't remember what he said.
I don't know, but it kind of like turned him off from like
something like that. Yeah. And so I don't know if he was still married to Jada when he was.
I think it was before.
So it was before Jada.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Because the only issue they had when he was with Jada was when he shot this movie, and it was like this one white girl that he was like really after, or was like there was a lot of rumors around.
What movie?
Too. It's like the movie when he's like he a con man, and it's like they gambling, but they like robbing people at the same time.
Oh, I gotta check because I don't even remember him being in a movie with no white girl.
Yeah, he a
All
con
I
man.
remember is Eva. What's her name? What movie was that he was in? Hitch. She ain't white though, is she? What she like?
No,
Spanish?
she is Spanish.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. At the end of the day, I'm tired of talking about them both.
So, brother, who brought it up?
Because it was his book just came out, bro. That's the only reason I brought it up. His book just came out. I feel like they in a weird situation, and I don't really know why he's keeping himself in that situation. But I can see the moves he making to start to ease his way out of the situation.
So do you think he gonna break out with her?
I think one of them gonna do it. I feel like he put himself. I feel like he. I mean, it was a little late for that. All of that shit. Like, what was the point of even bringing all of it out? What was the point? What was her point of dogging him the way she was doing? Like, and still continues to do. Like, you feel me? On the.
I mean, so
spilling their beans.
My statement for that is, if he ain't left already, then they ain't.
I mean, he'll goofy if he stay at this point. You feel me? But
I mean, everybody. He gonna stay.
I guess, bro.
Ain't no point. What he gonna do?
Not be with her no more. Shit, they kids grown. What he need in the household? They don't live there. They have been grown. That was the first.
Money.
That was the first argument. You feel me? But I just
they gonna come down to finances, and she still might take a lot. Yeah, he don't want to get that shit up.
When you hear motherfuckers say, stop rewarding women's bad behavior. What do you think about when you hear that? Like, how can you reward a woman's bad behavior?
No bad behavior. No such thing.
There's no such thing as a bad behavior?
Yeah.
How you figure that?
Because even good behavior is bad behavior sometimes.
How?
Like, it's no such thing. Like, no such thing as bad publicity. It's the same thing.
You saying anything?
You
Just because you still getting publicity don't mean that shit wasn't bad.
Still
though.
get the attention. I mean, it may look bad, but
I ain't got nothing to do with looking. That shit was bad.
Your name's still out there. People
bro,
still talking about you. It's still relevant. It's still all. And so if she,
that's still, bro.
So if she,
that's like Scotty. That's like Scotty,
bro.
bro.
Hold on, though. You ain't even let me talk.
Go ahead, get your point out. That ain't gonna make no sense.
If she's doing something, you still got her on your mind. You still trying to figure it out. You still worried. So at the end of the day, her doing negative shit is still just helping her benefit because she's still on your mind.
Are we talking about Will and Jay?
Women.
Oh, you talking about women? You talking about women?
Yeah, you said if a woman's doing something like what you say your quote again.
What is it? I was just asking you, what does it look like to reward a woman's bad behavior?
Like, I wouldn't even know what is considered bad behavior. Her cheating? Like, what's bad behavior? That's a case by case.
No, it is. It can be. So that's the same as saying what you just said, as far as even if you all publicity is good publicity.
So like, it depends on the individual. Like, I don't know what would be considered bad behavior, technically,
from a woman.
Technically, I mean, if you're doing things that are outside of our agreements, okay, cool.
Okay,
am I rewarding that?
If you accepting it, then yeah, you're rewarding that shit because she feel like she could get away with it, so she gonna keep doing that shit. So you rewarding her bad behavior by staying with her, by saying, "Oh, it's okay, baby." She late every motherfucking day. Oh, it's okay, baby.
I got you.
Like, nah, boy. Like you put a foot down and say, you feel me? All right, yo, I told you what time.
You don't come on time. I'm breaking up with you like that.
I ain't saying all of that. I mean, that's different.
You ain't
that's different. That's different. I ain't talking about no time. I'm just first of all, I was just using that as an example.
I mean, I'm
saying, you feel me? I'm telling you. Okay, if I tell a woman I'm dating, you feel me? I'm not finna raise my voice with you. Fair. And every time we get into a discussion or a debate, you want to raise your voice and you want to start cursing and doing all this other extra ghetto ass shit. I'm going to tell you one time, like, you feel me? This is the route you want to keep going, then this shit is over with. You feel me? Fair. And then we going to see how you take it from there.
Like, that's different, though, because that's a dating stage.
I know. So I'm saying, I was just using that example to give you an example. You just pointed out the irrelevant example. You feel me?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not in a dating stage. So for me, my thought process is a lot different.
Oh, you not in the dating stage? Fuck you talking about? I mean, you know, fuck you talking about? You don't set yourself up. You feel me? Don't set yourself up. You feel me?
Look, niggas, boy.
Look, listen. You can't.
I'm well beyond.
Wait, who you talking about? Kanaya talking about? Look, we ain't even. Why you going back to it? I've already left it alone.
I said never mind.
What you talking about, Kanaya? You can't knock her for being honest. Who we talking about? Who you talking about?
I think she talking about Jada.
You can't be talking about Jada.
Jada has been kind of honest.
About what?
Disrespecting Will.
Exactly. So you feel me? So even going back to the publicity thing though, right? So let's use Scottie Pippen as an example.
All
right? The wild ass shit he been saying out of his mouth.
He sound like a Kardashian.
Yes, you can say that too. Like the wild ass shit he been saying out of his mouth. And we gonna get into that too, because I really want to talk about it.
Scottie Pippen or the Kardashian?
Nah, Kim goof eyes and
what Kim do?
She fucking with buddy from the white dude. What's his name?
Oh,
Petey, whatever his name is. Just very like even. I
mean, but
I don't know how y'all feel about that, bro.
Can she date anybody else besides? Like, she can't date anybody.
She can.
She can't.
Wait, who you talking? Wait, what Kim. You was about to say? I'm sorry.
Kim can't date anybody else really.
Besides
nobody. No, I mean,
she shouldn't date. Period.
But she can't really date anybody else because anybody she dates is gonna be a step down from Kanye West.
I agree with you.
Exactly. So for her, no matter what she does, she's fucked completely. That's the same way that every woman who dates.
How long did she wait after they broke up before she started dating again?
Shit, I heard before they even broke. I mean, but when did they break up though?
I mean, but ain't nobody beating J-Lo though, because she left A-Rod and went back to Ben Affleck. Like that's just some fantastic shit right there. Like you feel me? Like and so that's on another level of really. Like I don't know. For her, it was. I don't know. It's just low key kind of nasty. Like you feel me? Like and you got daughters and shit. I'm talking about J-Lo at this point. Like you feel me? She had just broke up A-Rod.
Right.
Nigga, I'm talking like less than 2 weeks later. Right. She was singing with Ben Affleck.
I mean, but at the same time, like
that implant. I'm telling you, boy.
He
implanted her ass, boy. He did. Why would she go backwards?
I don't know. Motherfucker double back.
It's J-Lo. That's what I'm saying. Why they do it though? Why women do it though?
They double back all the time.
I don't even think she got no kids by Ben Affleck.
Nigga just sliding.
He must have been. He must have been giving her the good digging.
Or he was just around.
Nah, hell no, boy.
Nah, I think
no, she made a conscious decision to go back to the
right,
man.
but that don't mean that he's not behind the scenes, just like in her ear.
I mean, I wouldn't even put that past it because it's J-Lo.
I mean, right.
I mean,
so
she got this
like
reputation at that
said,
point.
He's probably just still around. And at that point, he just
wasn't doing it right, boy.
Just double back. I mean, you can't say that because something happened. I mean, he was out here too, though.
I guess.
Nah, he was.
I don't like none of these celebrity ass relationships, fam. I mean, that shit is all cap. It's all fake. It's all.
Wait.
Because ain't nobody who finna measure up to Kanye?
On my life.
Who about to measure up to Kanye?
If it ain't Diddy, if it ain't Jay-Z, if it ain't goddamn what's his name? If it's not like a Russell, like the money.
She said he ain't that damn staple for love. I'm saying in a sense of it's gonna be a downgrade.
Yes.
Whoever she fuck with at this point is gonna be a downgrade. Let's say somebody greater than Kanye. Yes. That's all.
Stature, the impact on life, all of that.
That's a fact.
You gotta compete with all that. You ain't gonna find nobody.
I mean, clearly she don't get no fuck though, because she just immediately downgraded.
She went to Van Jones.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
He's a reputable black CNN like reporter who's kind of like
Kim K did that.
Yeah, kind of like within a week of the whole.
These boxes be out here. You ever seen a box get wet in the rain?
Ain't everybody worried about that.
You ever seen a box get wet in the rain?
You funny.
That's what it be. That's what I be thinking. Like when it comes to these like celebrity women, like even this, like you feel me? Like I don't know. I just don't understand.
When it comes to celebrities, though, I
could never be in that light.
They are not just dealing with like regular relationships.
That's what I'm saying.
They're dealing with status and stature and finances. So it always matters.
Just keep tarnishing your name.
But that's the reason. Like
no value.
Like basketball people just go straight to other basketball people.
Shit
like
is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I mean, but unless you about to go and find somebody
the
like
dumbest shit I've ever heard. There's so many quality women in this world, and probably
but then look at this, right?
That ain't got nothing to do with.
But at the end of the day, the complication in that is once you hit a certain level of money and wealth, it's just like anybody you date that's kind of average that would even be a good catch for you. You have to consider that they're using you and they're gonna stick around just for the fact that you have money.
Yeah, I mean you could figure that out though.
But there's no way of not knowing though.
You can't figure that shit out though.
Because you go do everything. Because
you got stupid females like Brittany Reiner who making videos about the shit.
I mean,
you
that's
could figure that
but
shit
she
out.
didn't do that shit until after she got pregnant, knowing that she was getting that money from dude.
She was doing that shit before bro.
Well, that's
go back and look at it. Yeah, it's completely his fault.
But I'm just saying, but she ain't the regular average woman either though. That's out here.
She's not even that bad to me.
She decent, but like I said, she's not the average woman that's just doing it.
I mean, there's more out here. We just don't know about them.
Fair is fair.
It's all about selling the dream at the end of the day, bro. It's all about selling the dream at the end. What she say? Read them comments, boy. Don't be scared. Read these comments, boy.
I'll pick up the phone and read it.
Read these comments.
But that's all you're worried about, then it makes no sense. You're not happy. It doesn't. When it comes to celebrity, it doesn't really like. You're just not based off of happiness. It's based off of status. That's why everybody just keep rotating.
Right. And it's
because you can't be seen as a level down than what you're worth, because at that point you have to continuously elevate and get higher up. Why you think Dr. Dre's wife is not gonna find another person, even if he wasn't paying, all right?
She ain't gotta find nobody.
She ain't gonna find another person that's gonna be even qualified to date her, because Diddy ain't gonna date her.
She don't care.
Look at what happened to Cassie. Cassie dated down from Diddy. Where the fuck
she found somebody who she loved though.
But where's she at?
I don't know.
Exactly.
She doing whatever she want to do.
I mean, but like,
I ain't look at Cassie like that superstar person, any motherfucker. She had a couple songs like I liked, like you feel me. But I never looked at her like Cassie the shit, like you feel me. I never looked at her that way.
She was, I mean, yeah.
I mean, she was bad. Don't get me wrong, like you feel me. But I never looked at her like you feel me. I never looked at her on some Cardi B type shit, like you feel me. Like
but Kim K only got rich off the nigga she dated. That's why she continuously leveled up. She went from Ray J to Wiz Khalifa, from Wiz Khalifa. She ain't from Wiz Khalifa. She went from Ray J to a basketball player to a football player. And then she went to somebody else.
I was mad about that.
And then she ended up with Kanye West, and she stayed with Kanye West the longest because of Kanye West's name, even after the craziest shit she did. It's always about status when you get to those levels.
And that's the sad part, though. I ain't disagreeing with you. I ain't disagreeing with you at all. I'm just saying the world we live in is fucked up in that way, because it don't matter what the scenario is. It's still going to be about status. Like, they still going to make decisions relationally
Think of how many women think of how many men Holly Berry could easily like date. But
I'm glad you brought that up, boy. She didn't flirted with the other side now, boy.
What you mean?
You saw the video she did with Young and May? It was like a little snippet video.
Oh, that's no.
Yeah.
Ain't
And even in the little movie she just did, I ain't never seen Holly do no
shit like
no
that.
woman on woman scene. This was the first time I ever seen her. What was it called? Bruised.
I don't even know.
That shit
the
was
boxing movie.
That shit was hard to watch. It was UFC ish.
Oh
yeah, that shit was hard to watch. It was.
She need a bag. But look, see now look at her, right?
She
was
was
dating average ass models who had a semi name, and these niggas keep taking her to child support court, and she keep getting fucked over because she makes way more money than they do.
Yeah, but I think a lot of that was. I don't know the scenario.
Well, it just ends up being like, well, she's busy, she's
exactly.
this, she's
so
that, and she's not stable, and so they end up getting custody of the kids, and now she has to pay them. I mean, because they're not as a celebrity as it is. Look at the same situation when it comes to Britney Spears and fucking Kevin Federline. How that nigga just easily came up because he wasn't on the status. Like celebrities see that shit. And that shit is
that was
easy.
her fault because she missed it.
But I'm saying that's the flip version.
But then you got women out here who know they value, who know they worth, and know what they don't. So I'll use Jalen Rose and Molly Qerim as an example. They about to get divorced.
Yes.
And they doing it amicably. Ooh, I said it right, amicably. They doing it amicably because she checking her own bag. You feel me? She knew his status. And she ain't trying to use him for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know they problems and no shit like that. But obviously it was rumored that they was like going through some struggles or whatever. But the fact that she made the decision to be like, I don't really need nothing from this man, it says a lot about who she knows she is as an individual. So it's interesting, man. I just, at the end of the day, obviously this world we live in, man, is all about money. It's all about greed. Like even RIP to Dolph. Like I there's nothing telling me that shit wasn't no like setup shit at the end of the day. Cause I think it was a female in the car. You know what I'm saying? And I love women. You feel me? We love women on Tuvac. You know what I'm saying? You good? You want me to stop talking while you handle that business over there?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this shit is just crazy, man. You feel me? Especially in the city right now, just so much like chaotic shit going on, so much like so much violence, all type of shit. You feel me? But if you still in the chat, you know what I'm saying. If you still watching us live, you know what I'm saying. We appreciate y'all. You feel me? Make sure y'all go follow What's in It for the Black People Media's Facebook page. Make sure y'all follow Tuvec Podcast, IG, number 2 VEC Podcast. Make sure y'all follow our Facebook, Two Vegetarians Eating Chicken. We got a bunch of shit coming up, you know what I'm saying? We coming back on Wednesdays to do the pre-records. We here live, What's in It for the Black People Media, every Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's been crazy. So it's good to be back. This nigga KJ
welcome back,
but it's good to be back. You
what
feel
you
me? You know what I'm
wait,
saying?
wait,
Look, now he ain't even hear what I said because he preoccupied. You see, Erykah Badu got a new boo.
Like,
you see, Erykah Badu got a new boo.
Nah, that nigga was 29.
Yeah, she got a young. Nah, he 27. But yeah, I was a little jealous. Because I think they was trying to like dog her on social media or some shit, saying like she was like falling off or whatever.
Robbing the cradle.
Yeah, ain't no wrong. Hey, AJ number. Nah, I can't sing that song. I'm sorry. That was just R. Kelly vibes for some reason.
That nigga grown as fuck. He over 25.
Nah, he cool. You know what's funny though? I've heard women like complain about let's say if a dude's in like his like 40s, let's say he like 45, he out here trying to date 23 to 25-year-olds. You think something wrong with that? I've heard women have a problem with it, but do you think something wrong with it?
25-year-olds?
23 to 25. 23 and up. But they don't make it to 30. So let's say they don't make it to 30. 23 to 28.
Sound like a complex.
45.
Sound like a complex to me. I don't know. It just sound like he like controlling shit.
Maybe. It depends on who it is at that point. You feel me? But why go to... Ain't nothing wrong with dating women that's your age. I don't think there's nothing wrong with dating women your age. I like women who have a lot of wisdom and can teach me some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Kanai say, yeah, that's disgusting. But old dudes be out here. Go and get you a soda out of back of that van. Go on here. Old dudes, old Cadillac driving around this motherfucker.
I mean, but
women do it too.
You
That's
got
what I'm saying.
young women, but you got young women who also like older dudes. Like,
I agree. And so I don't know. I think when you grown, you grown.
Like, because like, to be honest, when I was younger, I liked the older women. And I'm
Now,
talking
how
about
younger?
like 23, 24, 25.
I was at the cigar lounge yesterday, and this woman was like, "Guess how old I am?" And I was like,
50.
She was 50. Yeah, she was 50. But I was like, I ain't say that. I knew it was up there. Like, I was going to guess at least 45 or something. But, you know, I try to be courteous. Because she did look young. I was like, damn, you aging well. Like, you know what I'm saying? But she was 50. You feel me? But my immediate thought after that was like, oh, okay, yeah, you age very well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you down. I ain't say this out loud, but in my mind, I was like, I'll take you down. You feel me? But she was a cool woman, and she had a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I think it's all about what you're attracted to at the end of the day. Whatever,
I think it's about
preferences
what you
have.
technically
like,
looking for. I think younger women date older men for stability.
So what you think on the day now? What you think my dating range, my age range is? What you think?
Your age range?
Yeah. What you think when I have the interest in the women?
On the
what do you
app?
think on the day now? So what do you think I put my range as? What do you think I put my range as?
27 to 55. Oh, my life, look, that shit hit a dead on the head. That shit hurt. That nigga ain't think I was gonna guess that shit. That's what happened.
First of all, 55 is anything, my nigga. I am not putting no 55 on my dating range.
I don't know.
So I start at 25.
Okay.
So I go 25 to I think 40 is my max.
Why?
I don't know. I just like sometimes
You see
I like,
all the celebrities that you find attractive, they're
sometimes I
like
like older
45.
women. Yeah, I know.
Okay, but you stop at 40. And the most attractive celebrity.
Oh, you say I should go higher? I mean, I fluctuate sometimes, you feel me, depending on the week, you feel me? But I'm saying, I'm just using that as an example. So my minimum would probably be 25.
Yes.
And then my max would probably be 40.
I
would go higher.
I would at least
55
I would at least
55
47.
55 is too high.
I would at least do 47.
I've had some vets in my time.
Because 45 be cracking sometimes. Like
That's fair.
You can easily see.
Well, yes, obviously, because I saw a 50-year-old yesterday. Who I mean, look at
Sanaya Lathan, look at Gabrielle Union. Like body wise, not even mind wise. Okay, but body wise, and not like.
That's fair.
Like 45, 46, 47. Taraji P. Henson. You want like most of the black women that we are like cherishing. They like 41 to 47.
Yeah, Taraji bad in person. I've definitely seen her.
So I'm just saying. Times. So you cutting out Taraji.
Nah. I mean, you know, again, it's about preference, though, right? You know what I'm saying? It just
At the end of the day, it definitely is.
Cause what's her name? Just she looked good for a long ass time.
23.
Angela Bassett.
Oh my life.
Yeah, she looked good for a long. I mean,
what
she
she 55.
She up there. She might damn near be 60.
You take it though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You feel me? Left a good job down in the city. Oh, life. Nah,
so
we got some beautiful.
55.
We got some beautiful women though, man. You know, at the end of the day,
always.
At the end of the day, it's still all about preference. I think there is like levels to it though. Motherfuckers can go a little low. Like for me, trying to talk to like a 21-year-old, like that shit would probably be a real headache for me because it's like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know,
like I've dated. So my range starts at 27 because I've dated younger than 27 before, and I was like, you are like, bro, we on two different levels. I can't do this.
Yes.
Even the fact of like going out, I was
the
like,
conversation.
Nigga, like I cannot go out like that. Like I'm not recovering the way that you recovering.
Now it's some that can be super intellectual and smart and, you know, got their head on right and not super ditzy and bubbly, like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, I mean, we just in a different time right now. You feel me? So I met a lot of young girls who I'd be like, what? What'd you say?
Exactly.
Okay. So, this conversation is over, but like, you feel me? Yeah, when they had that, what was that? Lyrical Lemonade was in by my hood, Douglas Park. They had the concert. Yeah. I had free tickets, and so I went. I'm like, let me go see what it's talking about up here. You feel me? And every conversation, every female in there was at least 21 to 26 tops. You feel me? And probably not even that. It was probably 21 to, because I think you had to be 21 to get in there. So it was at least 21 to 25.
Let's say that. Right.
And it was just, you could feel it. You know what I'm saying? Even the conversation is just the energy. Like, you feel me? Like, what y'all talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I ain't knocking because that's what I used to do when I was that age. You feel me? Hitting up all the ragers. You feel me? In that bed. You feel me? Doom, 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 doom. So yeah, I think it just depends on preference. I think it just depends on who you are.
I mean, it always depends on preference. But.
And what you like. Would you say can I eat 27 is appropriate?
I think at 27 they kind of know what they want. Or they're starting to form that opinion about what they want. And
that's about a good age. Because at me, at fucking 25, I did anything. But, you know, I thought you know what? I ain't gonna keep doing that. I knew what I wanted, and I made a decision. You feel me? Man up. You live with that decision. You feel me? Now, at Scottie Pippen, you feel me? I know exactly what it is. You feel me? And I know exactly what you feel me, want it to be. You feel me?
Fair.
At the end of the day. You feel me? So.
Fair.
You know, Kano, where you get the jacket from, though, boy? Go ahead, let it be known, boy.
Me at 25, I was wild too.
$25, you'll tell me where you got it from.
$25.
I need a new jacket. Christmas around the corner. Make sure y'all get y'all kids their gifts. How you do Christmas? I get my little ones.
Man,
5 gifts. 5 gifts. That's all.
So
they get.
typically I would do a trip.
I get them something. I'll tell them to get something they want.
Typically, we would go
something
out.
They need. Something you can share with your sister, and then the other 2 things you can freestyle.
You ask me and then just go on with your list.
My fault. I just wanted to say mine out loud, but go ahead.
You could have said, "Let me go first," and then.
I'm sorry. So go ahead, girl. Go ahead, sir. So you can. You can go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I usually just do a
trip.
Do a trip and then like a couple small gifts because my daughter does Hanukkah.
That's fair.
So, and that's 8 small gifts leading up to 1 big gift. And then I would get her something. And then the rest of the stuff is just like her outgrowing her clothes or just like replacing the shit she constantly outgrowing.
Yeah,
so,
I'm glad my kids, I'm glad they know it ain't no Santa Claus. Glad they know it be me getting them these motherfucking gifts.
Why?
I don't know. I just never believed that there was a Santa Claus, so I never taught my kids that it was a Santa Claus.
What would you say? No, daddy bust his ass. Appreciate that shit.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we still do the little traditional shit, you know. They like the tree. I don't like. They like that shit. I do it for the kids. You feel me? They like the tree up. You feel me? Finally put the tree up. Put the gifts under there. You know, have some Christmas breakfast. You feel me? Y'all can open it. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't finna go wait in line so y'all can sit on Santa Claus lap. That shit dead, boy.
It's a little weird, pedophiles.
Exactly. Feel me?
I got you.
I
don't do the whole lap
cool.
thing though. I don't do the lap
that.
thing.
I'm good.
I do.
I bet you is. Good night. You say our kids need a job at this point.
But yeah, I don't do the lap thing.
Nah, I never did it, bro. I ain't even do it when I was a shorty.
We did it once, and I was like, that's kind of pedophilish.
Yeah, it ain't sit right to me, bro. It was white dude. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy before we get out of here? You ever paid attention to in like the phys ed classes and, you know, the sex classes, how they have you ever see the diaphragms of the babies, and they always got the little white baby in there, like when they first born, and they show you. You ever notice it's never been a black baby? You ever paid attention to that? No. I saw a post the other day, and the dude was saying
babies don't come out super chocolate.
But listen though, I'm saying the whole point is, if you go look at some old textbooks where they got to show the woman pregnant.
Well, the old ones, yes.
Even in the new ones, it ain't no fucking black baby.
Well, that's
bro.
the purpose of DEI, right? And motherfuckers firing 900.
So I'm saying,
so
I mean,
we
you're
ain't
right.
got time for that
that's
whole
fair.
joint.
I'm just saying, but when I saw it, my mind was blown because I never used to think about, you know what I'm saying?
Representation.
Yeah, I never used to think about, damn, why we ain't never had no black babies.
Representation.
I'm mad we didn't get to the gender thing though. I really wanted to talk about why there are so many. Do you think we're putting a lot of emphasis on like gender neutral stuff? Or like gender, all the names.
I think we're making it a bigger case than what it should be.
That's fair. We maybe could talk about that later. But
come back for Wednesday.
I don't want to dive.
Check out a private, whatever.
I want to dive into it. But anyway, we appreciate y'all in the comments. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all rocking with us. You say the lap is disgusting. We was always taught to never on life, boy. I don't care who it is, but watch out. You want some candy? Nah, I'm cool. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. It's been a while, but we back in the flesh. You feel me? Appreciate y'all in the comments. We appreciate the love. Make sure y'all go follow us in it for the Black People Media's Facebook page. Always. Make sure you follow 2 Vegetarians Eating Chicken Facebook page.
Yes.
Make sure you follow the IG, 2VEC Podcast, number 2 VEC Podcast. Follow the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
Follow us personally. You can find me at Flies for the KJ. You can find him at Mr. Lingo himself.
Yeah, that
on
nigga
IG.
gonna tell y'all what my IG is. I appreciate you for looking out for me, bro. I thank you, man. It's all love in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's all love in the building. You feel me? Nah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You feel me? It's your boy, Mr. Lingo himself.
Man, I always got something to say. Your boy Flies for the KJ.
She cut you out, boy.
They know it. They know it. They know it, Jacket. They know it. They know it, right? They know it.
Bad boy.
Got you.
Piece of that slice, boy.
Shut that shit, boy. True. I ain't no rapper though.
With great precision, like circumcision, they cut you off quick. It's hard to miss this division. In my city, it's too thick. Is that your chick? Pretty face, slim waist, bite out. Bet I can merch it. Chan dicey with the Lixie out south. Put dibs on it, cause I know I got cars. But if you stingy with this dough, it's guarantee you get robbed. Use others, probably kick a 2 or 3 flat. That's barely distant. Shot lingo is sorta different. Like none other, we just gifted. Dibs. Money is the root of all evil. Knievel here to deceive you. Let's take a ride. We could dip to the lake for an escape down LSD. That's my favorite to beat. But if you wanna say some gas, we can hop on the L. It's full of colors. Anywhere you wanna go, I won't tell. Secret safe with me. Drill to my heart and throw the key in 6 corners. If you wanna any gang.